Hello everybody, Lucifera here. This video is about Grimoirium Verum and how I work with this old spell book. I have summoned some spirits from this book, and there are many versions of Grimoirium Verum, and for the beginner I can advise to start with the small version of Grimoirium Verum, for example this one that is, you see, by Ali Bek, the Egyptian at Memphis, dated to 1517. It's only, I think that it's about 39 or 36 pages long. So most of the spirits of this Grimoirium Verum come from the Cliff of Golab, that is ruled by the planet Mars. This Cliff of Golab corresponds to the Sephira of Geborah on the Tree of Life. So, and the day when it's recommended to summon these spirits is then Tuesday, and you can use red seals. So here you see 3 circles, and this circle, this set of seals, 1, 2, 3, 4, is said to belong to Lucifer. This is the famous seal you all know, and this is said to be the circle of Lucifer. This is another seal of Lucifer, and people think that this also is a seal of Lucifer, but it is not. It is the seal of Clauneck, the demon who helps to obtain money. And here are 2 circles and some seals under each circle. So this one, this circle belongs to the demon Astaroth, who is the ruler of the Cliff Gamchikot, that corresponds to Chesed, the Sephira of Chesed on the Tree of Life. But this is according to the Key of Solomon. And but in the Goetia, Astaroth is classed as the Duke of Clifa Harab Serapel, that corresponds to the Sephira of Netzah. So all spell books give different information, and you have to kind of see what works for you. And there's a lot of it's not clear which book is better, the expanded versions of Grimoirium Verum, or the small ones, or the Italian, or some other version. Here in some books they say that this sigil belongs to the demon Musisin, and that this sigil does not belong to Beelzebub. Other versions say that this belongs to Beelzebub. And what I have done, what kind of research, I worked with this sigil of Lucifer, and it works. I know this for sure. I have never used this sigil, although you can use it, and I think that it will work. Some people use it. And I have used this sigil of Clauneck to do money spells. Clauneck is a little bit, what do you say, little bit difficult to work with. I experience it so. I think Bucon is better. And here you see is the sigil of one demon, Satanachia, and this demon can make you look young or old. You can use this sigil in glamorous spells to make illusions of how you want to look, young and attractive or older and attractive and so on. And here is the sigil of Sagatana, and this demon can help you go invisible, just like Belial, and also he teaches necromancy. He takes away obstacles and reveals the secrets of others. And here is Fleruti. He is the weather demon. He can make changes in weather and make so that hail starts to drop from the sky. And here is the sigil of Nesbiros. This demon teaches necromancy. He tells about the future, and he helps to curse enemies. He teaches about gem magic, plant magic, all about herbs, and all about animals. And I have worked with this one, Bucon, to break up a relationship, not my own relationship, but to kind of cause trouble for a troublemaker. And I think that you should be careful with this one, because your own friendships can dissolve. I have worked with Morale, and he is as good as Belial, very good to hide you away. Then I have worked with this one, with Huictiigaras, to cause insomnia in a troublemaker, and it worked. Then I worked with Surgat to take away obstacles. And here you see is another seal of Clauneck, this one. And this one is found in the expanded version of Grimoirium Verum by what's his name? Joseph Pettersson. So I use both sigils of Clauneck at once. I draw them on one piece of paper, and then I do the ritual with these ones. Then I have worked with, one moment, let's see, with Sustugriel. Here is his sigil. And he teaches magic, and he taught me a lot. He deepened my understanding of Kabbalah, so everything became so crystal clear. And he taught me the magic of Arbatel. It was he who led me to Hagit, to do beauty spells with the spirit Hagit from the Arbatel, and with Bitor, to manifest money with Bitor, and with Aratron to curse troublemakers at a workplace who were evil towards me. And that magic is super. Aratron can help you a lot. So Sustugriel teaches all about magic, whatever you want. He is so good. And I've made a video about my experiences with Sustugriel. He can give advice when you should use evil magic against troublemakers and when you should refrain. And he is a talking spirit. You will hear the answer, what Sustugriel will advise to do. So this is a super, super good demon to work with. And here is the seal of Heramael, also from Grimoirium Verum. Yes, and Sustugriel is also from Grimoirium Verum. So this one is the seal of Heramael. This demon heals all diseases, and he teaches how to cure diseases, but I have never worked with this one. I have worked with Marbas, and I guess that Heramael is as good as Marbas and as good as Sustugriel in teaching how to harvest plants and how to make plant medicine and how to cure all kinds of diseases. So this is what I have done my research. And yes, in this Grimoirium Verum, this mentioned that one should summon a demon called Skerlin in order to communicate with Lucifer and with the other demons. When I started to work with Grimoirium Verum, I drew a sigil of Skerlin using the Golden Downs Roscross Lamen, and it worked for me, but then after a while I skipped this Skerlin, and it was a miracle. My spells were working, and Sustugriel started to communicate with me without Skerlin, and that is why nowadays I do not use any sigil of Skerlin, and it is not found here in the Grimoirium Verum. You cannot, there is some sigil, but it doesn't look like a sigil. So I think it is not necessary. If you see that your spells work without the sigil of Skerlin, then skip the sigil of Skerlin. And this one, Guland, he also causes diseases and he cures them. But I think that it is very, very dangerous to work with such demons who have these kind of abilities. I think that Heramael is better to work with if you want to cure some disease. Skip Guland, because I read in one old spell book that if you combine this one, this seal and one another on the target will die. So I think that you avoid Guland, but I have used this one in protection spells to protect myself, to go invisible, and it worked. A very, very good demon, Orel. Very clever. And there's, here is Sirchade. In another Grimoirium Verum, this is called Silchade, to help manifest money. Summon on Thursdays and do money magic with Silchade. I think that this is just a variation of the sigil. And well, this is it about Grimoirium Verum. Next time, when I know more, I will make another video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.